Ever get sucked into those get 1,000 subscribers fast videos?
Oh, yeah, totally. All the time.
Me too. Like, who wouldn't be curious?
I know.
Today we're diving deep into one of those videos.
Okay.
We're gonna see if those big promises actually deliver.
Interesting.
The video is titled "Get 1,000 Subscribers in 3 Days." #Zayo.
Okay.
And it's from a creator named Vibe with Sonia.
Sonia, all right.
Yeah, so it's pretty fascinating.
Yeah. This is a good one.
Yeah, and it speaks to a larger trend, I think, too, right?
Yeah, this is a good one. It's like there's this pressure to like find a quick win, especially when you're just starting out.
Absolutely. And Sonia claims she used this method to gain thousands of subscribers,
Wow.
even hinting that she could have hit 100,000 quickly.
Really?
So before we get too together, let's just break down what she actually did.
Yeah, let's break it down.
Okay, so her method relies entirely on YouTube Shorts.
Oh, okay.
And it's a multi-step process, but she breaks it down like this.
Okay.
First, you download an Instagram downloader app. Got it.
Then you find engaging Instagram videos. She suggests things like wedding content or cooking content.
Mm-hmm.
Then you download those videos without watermarks
Okay.
and upload them to YouTube Shorts with a catchy title, relevant hashtags, trending music. You get the picture.
Yeah, yeah.
And then you repeat this process like 10 to 15 times per day.
Wow, that's a lot. And so that frequency, that's key to this whole thing, right? It's like the more you post, the more visibility you get.
Yeah, but here's the thing. She openly admits that most of those subscribers gained through this method might not actually be interested in your primary content. She even says, quote, most people that will be coming from those short videos will not be so much interested in your long-form videos.
Oh, wow. So it's almost like you're getting subscribers that aren't really invested in your channel.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good point.
And then there's that whole monetization hurdle. YouTube requires 4,000 watch hours,
Right.
which, as many creators know, can be a real beast to achieve.
Especially if you're relying solely on short-form content. And Sonia addresses that directly. She says, quote, all watch hour that you've been getting from that short, even if you get 100,000 watch hour coming from your short alone, those watch hours can never monetize you.
So even if you get a ton of views on those shorts, it won't actually help you get monetized.
Yeah, which means this method might offer like a temporary boost, but maybe not the most sustainable strategy.
Right.
Plus, there's that whole reliance on content from Instagram.
Oh, yeah. What if that dries up?
Exactly.
You're relying on something you don't even control.
Exactly. So are we saying this whole method is a bust?
Well, not necessarily. It's more nuanced than that, I think. There are potential benefits, but also some serious drawbacks to consider.
Okay, so we've covered the method, the promised benefits, and some early warning signs. But there's another layer to this I think is pretty interesting.
Okay, what's that?
Sonia actually recommends deleting or privatizing those shorts once you hit 2,000 subscribers. She says it lets you focus on original, long-form content for better monetization and audience engagement.
Oh, that's interesting.
And here's the kicker.
What?
She's actually doing this herself. Sonia is transitioning her channel away from this method.
Oh, wow, really? So she's kind of like using it as a stepping stone to reach a point where she can then focus on something more sustainable.
Yeah, exactly. So it's not just about the quick growth. It's about what you do with that initial momentum, right?
Right.
And that raises a really interesting question for you, our listener.
Okay.
If you were in Sonia's shoes, knowing what we know now, what would you do? Would you try this method for a potential short-term boost? Or would you stay laser-focused on building a channel with your own authentic content from the start?
It's a tough call.
It is a tough call.
Yeah. Yeah, it really makes you think, doesn't it?
Totally. And you know what's interesting?
Right.
While Sonia calls herself like a, quote, YouTube street veteran, her video almost feels like an experiment. Learning experience.
Okay.
It's like she's saying, I tried this.
Yeah.
It had its pros and its cons.
Right.
But now I'm evolving.
I see what you mean.
You know?
Yeah, and that self-awareness, I think, is so valuable,
Totally.
especially in the world of content creation,
Yeah.
because so many people present themselves as having all the answers.
Right.
But she's like, hey, I tried this, and this is what I learned.
Yeah.
It's refreshing,
It is.
It reminds us there's not a one-size-fits-all solution.
Totally.
Sometimes the best way to learn is just to try things out yourself.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
So it's like she's inviting viewers to learn alongside her in a way,
Mm-hmm.
which is something I really appreciate.
Yeah.
But it also begs the question,
What's that?
are there alternative strategies that might offer more sustainable growth from the get-go?
Absolutely.
you know?
Well, Sonia's method is all about like leveraging that trending content from Instagram
Right.
for like a short-term gain. Another approach is to focus on building a niche audience with high-quality original content.
I see.
So think about it like this.
Okay.
Would you rather have like 10,000 subscribers
Okay.
who are vaguely interested in a mishmash of content,
Right.
or 1,000 subscribers who are deeply engaged
Yeah.
with your unique voice and perspective?
That's a really good point.
You know,
It's quality over quantity.
yeah.
Building a loyal community that truly resonates with what you're putting out there.
Yeah. And honestly, it takes the pressure off of chasing those big subscriber numbers,
Right.
which I think a lot of creators, especially when they're starting out,
Yeah.
that can be so overwhelming.
Absolutely. Yeah, it can
Yeah.
be really discouraging.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So yeah, I think focusing on your own unique content allows you to explore your creativity, refine your style,
Right.
really connect with your audience on like a deeper level.
It's not just about playing the numbers game.
Right.
It's about finding your voice and honing your craft, creating something meaningful that you're truly passionate about.
Yeah. And that passion shines through.
It does.
When you're genuinely excited about what you're creating,
Absolutely.
people can feel that.
They can, and that's what keeps them coming back for more.
Exactly.
You know?
Not some like algorithm chasing tactic.
Right. It's about building a house on a solid foundation
Yeah.
versus a house of cards, you know?
I love that analogy.
One might look really impressive at first,
Right.
but the other one is built to last.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And it highlights the importance of thinking long term, you know,
Absolutely.
building a successful YouTube channel, really any online platform.
Right.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Marathon. Yeah, I like that.
So if someone is listening to this right now and they're thinking, okay, I'm not going to try Sonia's method,
Okay.
but I still want to grow my channel,
Yeah.
what advice would you give them?
First, I would say don't underestimate the power of consistency.
Okay.
Regularly creating and uploading high-quality content that aligns with your niche is crucial. Okay.
Think about it like tending a garden. You know,
Okay.
you need to consistently water, fertilize, and weed to see those beautiful blooms.
So it's about nurturing your channel over time.
Exactly.
But how do you actually get people to discover your content?
That's where understanding YouTube's algorithm comes in.
Right.
It's not just about posting frequently.
Okay.
It's about posting strategically.
All right. So this is where it gets a little technical.
Yeah.
But stick with us because it's important.
Yeah.
The algorithm prioritizes videos that keep viewers engaged.
Right.
So focus on creating content that is compelling from start to finish.
Yeah. Think about your titles, thumbnails, descriptions.
Right.
All those elements play a role in attracting viewers and keeping them hooked.
And don't forget about those calls to action.
Yes.
Encourage viewers to like, comment, subscribe, and share your videos.
Exactly. Audience interaction is gold.
Yeah.
It signals to YouTube that your content is valuable, worth promoting.
So while there's no magic bullet,
Understanding these key elements can significantly improve your chances of reaching a wider audience
absolutely.
organically.
Organically, yeah.
And don't be afraid to experiment and learn along the way.
Definitely.
What works for one creator might not work for another.
Right.
The key is to find what resonates with your audience and keep refining your approach.
Exactly.
So as we wrap up this part of our deep dive,
Okay.
let's take a moment to reflect.
All right.
We've explored Sonia's method, the allure of quick growth, and the importance of building a sustainable foundation.
Mm-hmm.
But there's another crucial aspect we need to touch on,
Okay. What's that?
and that's the importance of finding your own unique voice as a creator.
Right.
You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's easy to get caught up in trends and algorithms.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
But at the end of the day,
Yeah.
what truly sets you apart
Yeah.
is your authentic self.
Absolutely. It's like that saying, be yourself. Everyone else is already taken,
Right.
you know?
Absolutely.
And that applies tenfold in the world of content creation. There's only one you,
Right.
and that's your biggest asset.
I love that. And Sonia's story actually highlights this in a way.
Oh, how so?
You know, she used that shortcut method.
Yeah.
But ultimately, her decision to move towards original content
Yeah.
suggests this desire to embrace her own unique style and perspective.
It's like she realized that true success isn't just about the numbers.
Right.
It's about creating something meaningful
Exactly.
that reflects who she is as a creator.
And that resonates with viewers on a much deeper level.
Absolutely.
You know, it builds trust, loyalty, a genuine connection that goes beyond just watching a video.
It's about creating a community,
Yeah.
a shared experience.
Mm-hmm.
Think about the creators you follow.
Yeah.
chances are you're drawn to them not just because of their content, but
Right.
because of their personality,
Uh-huh.
their values, their unique perspective on the world.
It's that human connection that really matters.
Yeah, and it's something you can't fake.
Exactly. You can't force it.
You can't force it. It comes from being genuine, being vulnerable, sharing your authentic self with the world.
And that takes courage.
It does.
You know, it's easier to hide behind trends and algorithms,
Right.
but putting yourself out there, sharing your true voice.
That's where the magic happens.
Yeah. So as we wrap up this deep dive into the world of YouTube growth strategies,
Okay.
let's leave you with this.
Right.
Don't be afraid to experiment,
Mm-hmm.
to try new things.
Yeah.
Push your boundaries.
Right.
But always remember to stay true to yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Cultivate your own unique voice
Absolutely.
and build a community that celebrates your authenticity.
Couldn't have said it better myself.
Because at the end of the day, that's what truly matters.
It is.
The numbers will come and go,
They will.
but your authentic self, that's what will leave a lasting impact.
Well said.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll catch you in the next one.
See ya!